Hi, how can we best tap the energy of this upcoming new moon in Libra, October 2nd, 2024? Hi, I'm Laura with Heartdriven Tarot, where you receive intuitive insights from the tarot to your burning questions about life. Today I'm going to do a 5-card reading on how to best navigate through this short period of the new moon in Libra. And Libra is associated with relationships, and it also, Libra rules balance and justice. And to that point, the theme song for today is one I found, which I really like. I like a lot of the music of the 80s, the pop tunes of the 80s, and one of my favorite bands from that time was Depeche Mode. And they have a song called Get the Balance Right that came out in 1983, so I'll include that in the show notes. But we're going to look at 5 aspects of this new moon. We are going to look at what needs a fresh start. Of course, the new moon is always a propitious time, auspicious time to begin something new. Then secondly, we're going to look at what area of your life needs more balance. And then the third question we're going to look at is what you need to know about any relationships, any issues with relationships at this time. Then the fourth one will be how to restore calm, in your life, if you've been a little bit out of calm, things have been a bit tumultuous. And then finally will be the overall message from the universe in relationship to the new moon in Libra. Turn the camera down just so you can see how I lay out the cards. First card, fresh start. What area you need a fresh start in. Second card, what area in for your life needs more balance. Third card, any insights you need about relationships, your relationships. Fourth card, where to restore calm, and you won't be able to see this fifth card. It's a little bit out of the screen. Sorry about that. Okay, move things over a little bit. Doing a little bit of different arrangement. First card is the 8 of Coins reversed. We'll take a look, explain that. Second card is the King of Wands reversed. Third card is relationships area, Star card. The Star card reversed. Wow, a lot of reversals. Fourth card, restore calm, 10 of Swords. And then finally, the overall message from the universe, 9 of Cups reversed. All right, with the first card, what area do you need a fresh start? And we have here the 8 of Coins reversed. I'm using the Gilded Tarot Royale. And when upright, the 8 of Coins or 8 of Pentacles shows a situation in which an individual is isolated. Well, not isolated per se. They've chosen to be secluded off on their own so they can focus intently on a project, so they can make progress, steady progress, uninterrupted progress on something. And we see here, and this is a little bit different from the Rider-Waite, but we see this artist, and he's looking very intently at his painting, and then there's this little rat or mouse, hard to tell, in there, but he's very focused and at work. Now I selected this upright to respond to the question of what area in your life do you need a fresh start? And what this is suggesting to me is that in the area of either finances or your career or your vocation or something that consumes a lot of your time, that's been an area in which you've had great focus, you may need to look somewhere else. You may need to change things up, start things anew. Because when upright, as I said earlier, it's someone who's very focused, intent, and they are methodically pursuing a particular endeavor. Given it's reversed, we're asking, where do you need a fresh start? It's in that particular area. Maybe there's something in projects that you've been working on that you need to change things up a bit. But I know that this is true for me because as doing a lot of writing. I was working on some projects the past 2 weeks, and I was taking way too long with it, way too long on some of these writing projects. So I was advised both by a business mentor, etc., and also just thinking through that I need to change things up. I need to do things in a different way. So that's what's this new moon in Libra is suggesting right off the bat. Fresh start, particularly in the area of your vocation or career or something that you put a lot of energy into every day. Now the next card is, what area do you need more balance in? And we've got the King of Wands reversed. Sorry about this light. I'm taping this at night and the lighting's a little bit off. But anyway, the King of Wands reversed. Now when upright, the King of Wands is this, of course the Wands is the fire, passion, that and fire energy, and Wands relate to passion and purpose. And when we see the King of Wands pop up, it suggests an energy or an individual who is visionary, has a lot of fire energy, is very animated toward a particular vision. But this, I selected it reversed, and it says, what area do you need more balance in? And maybe again, this relates to the preceding card, the 8 of Coins, that maybe you've been pursuing something with great focus and with a great vision, but it may need shifting, altering. Something needs to be changed. Maybe it's gotten out of balance. Maybe something is out of balance, something is amiss. And so think about that particular area that you've had a vision about, that's been important to you, but may have just overtaken your life too much, and that's caused other things to be put to the wayside. So think about an area that's been very vitally important to you, where you have a lot of purpose with it, passion about it, but it's to the detriment of your other aspects of your life. So give that some thought. Now the next card is relationships. How can you communicate more effectively with this new moon in Libra? And we have the Star card reversed. When it's upright, the Star card is a beautiful card. It's the card associated with hope. It's a major arcana, so it has special weight, archetypal energy. Inspiration, she's associated with inspiration. She's watering the pond, watering the land next to her. She's nude, so presenting herself as being very, very open and vulnerable. I'm looking at this particular edition, and here she has, it almost looks like this globe on top of her head. So she's carrying that, balancing that. But this position is related to relationships, and I selected it reversed. So it's suggesting to me that where you may need to communicate, or how you may need to communicate more effectively in relationships is, and it's something that I've been discovering, or basically having renewed insight about in the way I've handled relationships in the past, particularly talking about romantic relationships. But given this is reversed, it's suggesting to me that you may have been giving of yourself in a tremendous way to others, in your relationships, and that may have become out of balance. And so you need to communicate more effectively your needs. It's not just about giving, but it's also about receiving. That relationships are a two-way flow, so you don't want to be in one direction, giving, just to keep things you think afloat or alive. That it's a two-way situation. So I feel that what Spirit is advising you is to turn within and think about how you have maybe not also nourished yourself and given to yourself. That's what's popping out about this Star card reversed. Now the next card is what area that you can restore calm in. We've got the Ten of Swords here, upright. You can see that image. She's got 10 swords looming over this individual as if they're about to pierce his back. Now it's interesting, well, one is on top of his back, if you can see that. It's on the top. They haven't pierced it. In the traditional Rider-Waite, we see the swords in the back. But what this is suggesting to me, and I think I did. Oh, I just forgot whether oh no, this was upright. What it's suggesting to me is that, of course, the swords relate to thoughts and beliefs. And how you can restore calm is to release past concerns. That the card number 10, the number 10 is associated with completion of a cycle. So now is the time in this new moon in Libra to release past things that maybe you thought were unjust, that were troublesome, that got you down, that depleted you. This is the time, this is time to let it go, to be able to restore calm, to restore equilibrium, to begin things anew. Release that. Recognize that the cycle has come to an end and that you need to consciously let it go. Let these things go. Those thoughts, everything that you've embroiled your mind about the situation, let it go. Let me see if anything else. And we see these pretty flowers on the bottom, and that suggests that there is a silver lining to everything. You learn from everything, you grow from everything. Growth is represented by the flowers. So to restore calm, focus on what you've gained, the insights of learning, the silver lining, and then move forward and relinquish those thoughts. And then the final message from the universe, the 9 of Cups, reversed. So we've got 4 out of 5 reversals here. In this image, we see this man, he appears to be celebrating. He's raising his cups. And cups, of course, relate to feelings and emotions, sentiments. And it's as if he's in a toast. He looks very happy, very satisfied. And this card is associated with the wish fulfillment card. Things have arrived. You've arrived. And you feel like in a celebratory mood. But given that this is reversed that I selected, and the overall message from the universe in this new moon in Libra, which again is associated with truth, with justice, balance, and relationships. It rules justice and balance and is associated with relationships, is that you are advised to turn within and cultivate that sense of celebration, so that first it has to come from within, from inside you. And feelings and what you want in the outside to manifest has to start first from the inside. Let me see if there's anything else. And as I did mention, the song is Get the Balance Right, Depeche Mode. I'll have that link to that. Just overall looking, there's a lot of internal work here. Again, when you're starting something new, it's good to think things through, and both from the head and from the heart. But overall, I think it's a positive message, positive reading, giving you suggestions on how to best tap this energy of the new moon in Libra. I hope this reading has been helpful for you. If you've not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And until next time, remember, illumine your mind, inspire your life with Heart-Driven Tarot.